Hi Collective, welcome back for another channeled message of what Spirit wants you to know right now. If you're new, thank you so much for being here. If you're returning, how you doing? It's your girl, Lady Leo, and we're going to dive into the energies. Be sure to hit the like button so you can tap into the energy with me. If you're on YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Be sure to hit that little gray notification bell so I can see you again. All right. Okay, y'all, we're going to go ahead and dive into this energy. First, we're going to cleanse and set the space. Call in Spirit as always. How y'all doing? Welcome. Hi, friends. Hi, Guy. The Christina Candy. Hi, Sharon, Julie, Judith. What's going on? Hi, Tony. By the way, I have personal readings open. You can get in line by the pinned comment right here. If you're interested, I've got one person in line this evening for a love reading. Okay. Let's get this going. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you've had a good start off to your week. This is for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, collective messages. And we're going to take what resonates and leave the rest behind for somebody else, okay? It's general. So when it comes to gender, swap the roles to how you see fit. Cleanse your energy, good juju for you. Cleanse my energy. Good juju for me. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Cameron. How y'all doing? Welcome. All right. Let's get some Palo Santo. Hi to say I love you. Hey, girl. Hey. I see you. I see you. Hey, Kayla Ader. Kayla Taller. I'm so sorry I murdered your name. My bad. How you doing, Kayla? Hi, Foxtails. Welcome. There we go. Yo, this, Earth signs, there's some resistance in the energy here. What is going on with you? This Palo Santo is not wanting to light. Are y'all having a hard time? Is someone being stubborn with you? Protect your energy. Protect my energy. Hi, Richie. How you doing, Richie? All right. Let's call in Spirit. God, Source, Universe, Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides, Council of Light, Ascended Masters, and all other benevolent beings of light of the third heaven and higher. I ask that you shield us in holy divine white light of protection. Shield our space, our energy, and this stream from any outside negative energies, entities, and it is not allowed here. So much to be. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's hop into this reading. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Maybe you're dealing with one of these signs. Here we go. Best and highest messages. What's going on here, Spirit? What's in the overall energy? Overall energy. Doing good. I'm so glad. I'm doing all right. Can't complain. What's in the energy here, Spirit? The Wheel of Fortune. Nice. Something's turning in your favor here. The Ace of Earth signs. Ace of Swords. Some sort of truth, clarity, insight. It represents some sort of victory with something here, especially when it comes to like communication or a decision or hearing an answer back. So far, so good. Give me one more, Spirit. One more overall energy. Hi, KL. Hi, Anthony. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. One more overall energy here. Earth signs. The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay. I'm going to take both of them. So the Knight of Wands is about going after something that you desire, right? It's a conquering type of energy. It's very passionate. It's fire. Maybe you're dealing with the fire sign. But, I mean, this is something's in the clear for you to pursue when it comes to emotional fulfillment. So this could be a relationship. It could be a connection. Could you be something that really fulfills you emotionally? All right, Spirit. What's the situation? Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Hi, Mr. Porch. Hi, STARSEED Society. How y'all doing? What's everybody's zodiac signs? Y'all gotta let me know who's here. Because those of y'all that are in here all the time, I'm trying to spend more time focused on y'all. All right, Spirit. What's the situation for Earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The King of Swords. And the World. Hold on, I got to cover a little bit. I won't Instagram get all upset about someone being a little exposed. Okay. Anyway, So there's some sort of decision being made about a cycle ending here. All right, there's some sort of like triumphant completion, you know. I see Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer Sun, Leo Moon, Leo. Dang, Cameron, you got a lot of Leo in your chart. But yeah, someone's making some sort of decision, and this decision is intelligent. Okay, if this person has the data, or they're very wise in the way that they collect all the information that they need before they make a decision. Okay, so something about a decision with this cycle ending. What's influencing this energy? We got a little bit of everybody in here. We got earth, water, a whole lot of water. We got some fire in here. Got any air signs? Maybe you're air sign spying. Maybe you spying on an earth sign. Okay. What's influencing this energy here? Someone's trying to get their priorities in order. Okay, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So it's like someone's trying to either eliminate distractions to get focused on something else, because there's been an imbalance here. See how he's kind of like juggling these coins here? This has to do with practical matters, okay? So this could be like finances, or things having to do with career, or just like assets. I'm saying something about dividends, so I'm not sure what that means for you, okay? All right, Spirit, what else is here? What's the challenge? Temperance. Finding patience. Higher learning. Tell me about this Temperance card. Sagittarius is here. Why is Temperance the challenge for Earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hi, y'all. How you doing? A higher level of commitment. Okay, some sort of like mending something, blending of energies, healing with a higher level of commitment. Give me one more here. We've got Taurus showing up. Temperance and the Hierophant. Both major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 major arcana and 2 aces on the table so far. So I mean, it's not looking bad. What's influencing this energy? 9 of Pentacles. It has something to do with accomplishment, success, growth, prosperity. A lot about your skill sets. I'm seeing like certificates. Maybe it has something to do with like a certification, or maybe you're going back and receiving some sort of certification for something. I'm not sure what that's about. All right, so that has to do with career. Of course, that's like with the training or something. If that has to do with the relationship, that may have something to do with like a contract between 2 people. So I'm not sure if this is like getting tied up in housing or marriage. All right, Spirit. Best and highest message here for Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's in the current energy? What's in the current energy? The 4 of Cups. Some sort of a disappointment. Someone's dissatisfied. They're not satiated. Someone may be feeling not disrespected. Maybe someone is feeling disrespected. I was going to say rejected. Tell me about the 4 of Cups. I just heard something about they had the audacity to reject me. What is that about? Tell me about the 4 of Cups, Spirit. Current energy for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The 10 of Pentacles. Someone's disappointed in this long-term commitment or investment. Current energy for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or in this family system. The Sun in reverse and the 2 of Wands. Someone's not happy. Someone can't shine. Or someone's feeling lackluster. There's a lack of clarity here on how to take action towards a new direction, or someone's looking for information. So the 2 of Wands is not it's no one's taking action yet. It's planned action. Okay, so it's like looking out over the horizon and kind of seeing, like, planning, like, am I going to go this way, and how am I going to get to where it is that I'm trying to go? You know, and then there's another option though that you could come back the way that you came, you know, but in this specific card, they're looking out this way and they're trying to figure out how to get to where it is they're trying to, they're even holding a globe. So there has something to do with like planning on how you're taking action towards something. What else is here, Spirit? What else is here? Hi, how you doing? 91999. Somebody seen lots of nines? Nines and ones? 911? All right, Spirit. That someone wants to move towards their Empress. Or a Empress. Taurus right here. Taurus, Libra. What's the Empress? Tell me more about this Empress energy. Current energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of people in the energy here. Earth signs. All right, so we have a King and a Queen of Swords here. All right, so this is representing that I don't know that you're in communication with this person. If you are, it's very cut and dry and to the point. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles here. This is talking about, this has something to do with practical matters, all right? These are things that are investments. But there could be some sort of like legal ties or ties having to do with shared assets and investments, okay? Also, someone's trying to make some sort of practical, there's a lot about needing to make some sort of practical decision for something, and it has to do with like stability. Okay, remember I was telling you that there's a lot of resistance in the energy when I was trying to light the Palo Santo? It's even like, it's making me frustrated now. So I don't know if this has like been moving really slow or this is like, it's been like a long drawn out process because I'm feeling winded. I'm starting to feel like exhausted. It's like, it's kind of like sitting at the DMV and the bright lights are there, you know, you could hear the humming of the electricity and it's just like the energy's real thick. It's like that, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I don't know what that's about though. I'm just picking up on that in the energy. Okay, so what else is here? What's influencing the current energy? What's influencing the current energy? Hi, Measurables. How you doing? Hi, Maggie. All right. Ooh, that popped out. The Two of Cups, yeah, it has something to do with the connection. How will Earth signs know who it is that we're dealing with here? This person that you may have some sort of practical matters that needs a decision. How will Earth signs know who this is? Oh! Shit! We got the Seven of Swords and Justice? There's a lot of lies and deceit and deception and somebody may be wrapped up in some sort of legal matters here, okay? Justice has been called on the situation. Something's not right. Something has to be just, fair. Something's way out of balance, way out of whack. Look at all this Swords energy. And we're talking about, like, we've got the Sword of Truth out here. 3 times. 3 times. 4, really. Where's the Ace of Swords? Look at all these swords here. Tell me about this deception, Spirit. What is this lies and deceit? Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Ultimate, this is a lot. This is a whole lot. You could have walked away from this situation. We've got the Eight of Cups here. To move towards peace. What happened in the past? Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What happened in the past here? Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles. The Emperor in reverse. Okay. Happened in the past. We've got the Seven of Cups. All right. Lots of being emotionally overwhelmed with all of these decisions or temptations. Something to do with like smoke and mirrors or confusion and lack of clarity. could be some gaslighting going on here with the Seven of Cups. You have the Six of Pentacles, which is causing confusion, and this could be, it feels like it's breadcrumbing in this card. Look at this. Here we go again with the scales. Something is not equal. Something is not equal give and take. It's the energetic flow is off. Someone's giving more, or someone's taking too much. Put it where it fits. Don't make it fit. Okay. But look, someone's like just giving crumbs here. And then we have the Emperor in reverse. This is about control. Someone's doing this out of the ego. Like they feel this need to control the situation. This is making me very frustrated. This could be giving you anxiety. All right, Spirit. We have Aries. We have Libra here. Heavy Earth already here. So you could be dealing with another Earth sign, or if this is just picking up on your energy. We have Scorpio here. Heavy on the Scorpio. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. Best highest, best year, Spirit. Don't be making deals with the devil. Don't do that. You know better. All right, Spirit. What's the energy coming towards the collective? Energy coming towards the collective. Page of Cups. The Knight of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. Someone may be coming towards you. Maybe you're going towards them, okay? With some sort of apology or a love offer. Or some sort of like emotional message here. About some sort of swift, impulsive communication. Someone may be apologizing for the very cutting words or the cutting things that it is that they said to you. And now they want to work together. They want to come together and network or collab with something. What's the Three of Pentacles? What's the Three of Pentacles? Hiya, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. By the way, if y'all are looking to get a personal reading, I've got one person in line. If y'all want to get in line, it's the pinned comment. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Lovers in reverse. Hold on, I really got to cover them. They all the way naked. Both of them are. Okay. Oh my goodness. So this is showing up as the intense love connection, but they're not in union. It's the Lovers, but it's not. It's showing up in reverse. They're not together. Energy coming towards you. So someone wants to apologize and take this swift action to communicate that they want to work together. Tell me about the Lovers in reverse. Hey, Leo. Look at all the Leos in here. Look at the Leo energy here tonight. Three of Wands. So I'm hearing that Stain song. You always find a way to keep me right here waiting. Y'all know that song? Somebody's waiting on somebody to show up, or give me one more. Energy coming towards the collective. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell me about this Three of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Swords, because someone's stuck. Someone's like waiting around. Or that's why they haven't made a move, or that's why this hasn't arrived yet, or it's not arriving in the future, is because someone's stuck in their head. They're overthinking the situation. Paralysis by analysis. Possibly about a third party, or because of a third party. We've got the Three of Cups here. What's influencing the energy coming towards the collective? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The Ten of Cups. And Pisces is here with the Hangman. Okay. What's influencing the energy is someone's ultimate happiness and how they go about obtaining that, or perspective and clarity on what that is. Someone really is looking for closure and insight on what happened, or what's happening, or what's to come of this emotional connection or connections. Yeah. Lots of history here with you and whoever this is. All right. Tell you what. I'm going to swap decks. Who is this person? Let's see who this is. Best and highest message here for the collective. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's go. Tell me about the overall energy of the person we're dealing with here. Three of Wands. Waiting. Why the Three of Wands? Why is the Three energy? Why is the Three energy? Six of Cups. Because of the history, because of nostalgia, memories, something about the past. Someone's just waiting on the past to come back around, or give me one more. Give me one more about this person. Temperance. This has a lot to do about a reconciliation. Someone's waiting about some sort of past or this history or some sort of soulmate, past life soulmate, for a reconciliation, a healing, a mending, a blending of two energies of balance. All right. Possible Sagittarius. How does this person view the collective? How does this person view Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? The King of Swords. Okay. How do they view Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? The Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. I think I see where someone sent payment in, y'all. I'll check it after collective messages, okay? Thank y'all. I appreciate it. So they see you as wise, intelligent, but they also see you as being very detached or making decisions or making moves based off of logic rather than emotion. They kind of feel like they view you as being cut off from emotion to make decisions, or you're being logical here, or you're using some sort of wisdom, but they see you as very intelligent. Okay, Seven of Wands, they see you as very guarded. Very guarded. Nine of Pentacles. This person also sees you as working towards something, or trying to grow something, or have some sort of harvest, but they also see, like, with all of this like detachment and like this guard up here, that things are moving really slow. So here's some more of like this resistance energy showing up here again with like this, it's the time that's taking for something to happen or to grow or to move or to change or okay. Best and highest messages here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How does this person feel? How does this person feel about the collective? Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, collective. This person feels like there were a lot of burdens and responsibilities that they are trying to let go of. And they're really trying to persevere a lot because there's something about this that they feel winded. They're exhausted. There's something that it is they're trying to overcome here. Lots of like trauma or things that were said, or like, you know, there's this energy here of lots of sleepless nights consumed of thoughts of something that's happened. You know, it's very hurtful. But this is something that they're surrendering, or they feel like they need to surrender and move on from, or they're wanting to move on from these sleepless nights about King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you. What's influencing their feelings? Hi, Teresa. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here, love. The Magician and the Four of Swords, manifesting and creating some sort of healing and laying something to rest. So when it comes to this person's feelings for you, they may be a little bit reserved, and they're in a state of isolation, okay? They're nesting here. They're tending to some sort of wounds. What is this, the Magician? Tell me about the Magician. What's the Magician? There's something here about them using their own resources to heal themselves here. We've got the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Okay, yeah. Someone's trying to move towards or communicate something that is that they desire or want. So lots about this healing. That's what it is that they want. They're trying to manifest this healing, this laying something to rest, this nesting, this healing energy. Okay. Best and highest message here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's this person's intentions? What's this person's intentions? The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, lots of nines showing up here. The Knight of Wands, Death and Rebirth. Their intentions are to have some sort of wish fulfillment or emotional fulfillment and growth, success. And they desire to go after or fight after some sort of death and rebirth, okay? Tell me about death. What is this death card? They intend. The Emperor. Ace of Swords. Someone's having an ego death. Someone's having an ego death. That is bringing a lot of clarity and insight. That's what these intentions bring this to. It's like someone's trying to figure out how to be grounded and be successful. And it's something about this balance. There's an imbalance here. We're trying to find the balance of it all. So this person may be trying to find the balance of it with you within this connection, okay? All right. How's this person taking action? How's this person taking action? The Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so they're taking action by coming towards with some sort of gift or some sort of offer, solid offer. Queen of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. This person showing up as being very serious. They put a lot of thought into this. Or they could be looking at an offer that you're giving them. So it could be you going towards them to present them a gift or offer of some kind, okay? But either way, you know, there's a lot of thought put into this. It's very serious. You know, there's a lot about, like, we're going to put the emotions aside, we're going to look at the logistics of this, and we're going to break it down. Having to do with this Ten of Pentacles, this higher level of commitment, long-term something, the success, this family system, this wealth. Okay. What does the collective need to know about this person? What do Earth signs need to know about this person? All right, we've got the Page of Swords, the Devil in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot. Someone's trying to gain information about how to let go of their ego or fear, or someone's seeing where someone's not afraid, or there's someone's trying to find information on how to overcome some sort of toxic way of being. And make investments and put forth time, love, energy, effort, and money in things that will grow and work in their favor and have them moving. Chariot. Tell me about Chariot. What's this Chariot card? Moving towards what? Traveling towards what? Traveling towards what? Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Equal give and take, balance. and a possible apology, or this is something that it is that you desire, or getting some sort of message that you're getting something that it is that you want. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Justice is being served here in some sort of way. Okay, so it feels like maybe this was like a long-term relationship with someone else. All right, doesn't necessarily have to be if it wasn't romantic or not, okay? There has a lot to do with like practical matters, which is real earthy, you know? So maybe it is that you're getting really tied up, you're really focused on your finances and getting that in order and finding stability with that or building that, okay? Hearing something about financial freedom. There's a lot here about needing to find some sort of balance between you and whatever this connection is to you. There is an opportunity for you and this other person to reconcile things, but there needs to be like, there's something about negotiation or an equal give and take, or something about responsibilities of something, okay? There's lots of clarity being had, lots of information. There may be a conversation that's being had that brings a lot of clarity and insight to the entire situation, which was someone expressing or making some sort of decision about cycles ending and new ones beginning, okay? All right, let's get you a couple oracle cards. Yeah, we'll get a couple oracle cards, earth signs. Goodness gracious, I can't talk. By the way, if you're interested in getting a personal reading, I've got one person in line so far. I've got to check payments. I think it's just the one. So I think we have up to 2 readings. CashApp, Venmo, PayPal, at Lady Leo Spiritual, $11 for mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, and $44 for extended. Y'all be sure to subscribe to me over on YouTube if you haven't done so, or follow me over here on Instagram at Lady Leo Spiritual. All right, Spirit, best signs message here for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What do the angels and ancestors have to say? Oracle, wait for important information. There's a need to wait for something and be patient and wait on. It's like you'll know when. Does that ever happen to you? Like intuitively, you just know when to go or know where to turn. Angels and ancestors, what do they have to say to earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Summer, bask in joy and light. Spirit says this summer that you're going to be basking in joy and light. Success. Look at the bee. You know, I just heard something about the milk and honey. You are the milk and honey. Your earth signs, right? You represent the growth of the seeds, fertility and stability, success, right? Guardian angel, you are not alone. Somebody's got a loved one coming through or a spirit guide here. They want you to know that you are not alone. So there could be a situation, or this specific situation, if it resonates with you, this could be making you feel like you're on your own. There's a lot to do about like responsibilities or having to shovel the responsibilities of something, and a lot to do with these practical matters, okay? So Spirit wants you to know that you are not alone. Your angels, ancestors, spirit guides stand beside you, okay? Looking over you, guiding you. Maybe you're seeing feathers. What else is here? Angels and ancestors. What do they have to say to the collective? Winter, see, lone wolf energy. It's important for you to take care of your own needs, you know. So that could have been a situation here as well with this connection with this person or whatever this is here for you, okay? Is that maybe you had a hard time giving yourself permission to take care of your own needs. You got to take care of you. Medicine guardian, be open to healing information. Spirit wants you to be open to some sort of energy work. Okay, be open-minded. Maybe you're really not into all that type of holistic healing, okay? Somebody, look, there's St. Michael on this card too. Something about the heart chakra too. This is green. So something about that's money, abundance, success. All right, heart chakra, love, energy, gratitude. Right? Be grateful for what it is that you already have. Take it to the bare, I'm seeing like this wolf with the bone, like a bone in his mouth, right? Take it to the bare bones. You woke up this morning with air in your lungs, love in your heart, fire in your soul, and the opportunity to live to fight another day, right? You got a roof over your head. Is it comfortable, right? Do you have food in the fridge, running water, right? Basic needs. That's where it is that you can start. But there's something here about the heart chakra and something about gratitude, and be open to healing information. So be open-minded. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. There's a situation that it is being presented to you, and I feel like this is, I don't feel, for some of you, maybe you have experienced it already, but I feel like for most of you, that this situation is coming towards you. All right, there's many things that it is that you're good at. So has something to do with like this, you don't give yourself permission to take care of yourself, right? There's a lot of this like practical matters and assets and trying to regain some sort of stability and finding this balance, you know, whatever that looks like. All right, so it kind of feels like maybe you feel like you don't have something like a value, or you're not meeting a certain mark, or there's something about having to do with like your level of success. All right, I want you to think about all the different things all the different skill sets that you have. I don't care how small they are. Like, you can use chopsticks, okay? Take it, like, you know, maybe you can put together or solve a Rubik's Cube, you know? You are intelligent and you have many gifts about you, and there's lots of different things that you're good at, okay? I feel like I'm picking up on an energy, like this lone wolf energy, the success, this trying to gain balance, you know. I feel like I'm picking up on somebody who's a jack of all trades and a master of none, right? There's so many things that it is that you're capable of doing. You're already successful. So stop looking at yourself like you're trying to like run after or chase after this success. You already are successful, darling, okay? Autumn, release the old and rest. And yeah, it's a time to release old ways of being. It's time, all these dead leaves. It's springtime. We're about to come into summer. Why we still got all these dead leaves around? Right? This should have been done. Swept off the porch. Right? The leaf blower should have been out. The yard work should be done already. We're prepping for spring and summer. Or we're prepping for summer. So it's time to release the old versions of yourself. Release what is no longer serving you. Release what's dead. Let it be done. Okay? What else is here, Spirit? Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Okay? Don't forget to take time to reflect on certain situations or reflect on you and your own needs. Fire Guardian, and it's a time for you to ignite your passions. That's something else here, not fire signs, earth signs. Okay? Sometimes I feel like earth signs can get so practical that they forget, like, it's okay to take action on that feeling that they get passionate about, you know? It's like they forget to dream sometimes because it's too unrealistic, right? So there is also a message here, earth signs, it's okay to dream, all right? You don't have to be so anchored into the earth that you forget to, you know, explore different, I'm just getting that with this, be open-minded here, you know? It's okay to dream. It's okay to explore what it is that you're feeling this passion or inspired to do, right? There's a lot about this inspiration and giving yourself permission to not only take care of your own needs, but play with what it is that you're inspired to do, this inspiration energy, okay? All right, Earth signs, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you so much for popping in and hanging out with me for a moment. Don't forget to share it with a friend if you feel like it'll help them. Don't forget to hit the like button. You already know the dealio with subscribing and hit the little bell and all that good stuff, all right? I'm going to get this posted in just a few minutes. Let me check payments. Y'all have any questions for me? So you have Susie for a love reading. Judith for a mini. Thank you, Judith. Hiya, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you, Cameron. The replay of this will be posted to YouTube, y'all. So if y'all like came in late and didn't get to see the whole thing, you'll get to see it before 7 a.m. tomorrow. All right, let me check the other ones. Thanks for the love. I don't know who's hitting that heart button. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for being here, y'all. All right, nothing new there. I've got 2 more to check, y'all. 1 second. Well, see, tomorrow is air signs. So Wednesday's air signs. Thursday is water signs. So we'll do Gemini, Libra, Aquarius tomorrow. Thursday will be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Friday will be love readings, collective. And then Saturday, I don't know if we're going to do all signs or if we're going to do something else, like a pick a card or something like that. I'm going to wait and feel like, what do we need the most, you know? Okay. Nothing new there. One more. Yep, that's it. We've got 2 in line. We've got Susie for a love reading and Judith for a mini. Let me get this posted. I'll see y'all in a few minutes. If y'all want to come hang out, we kind of cut up during personal readings. It gets a little crazy sometimes. So you're more than welcome to come hang out with us if it resonates with you to do so. I'll see y'all again very soon. I love you, I love you, I love you, Starseeds. Love and light.